One trip in Vegas, I was in the corner of the bed. He was beating my body, and then he like, if you move, your stomach gonna bleed. I'm gonna kill this baby. You're gonna be bleeding for a month on schoolyard crib. You're not a crib. That's not crib. Having sex with your homies, the guy that puts you on your road manager, road dog, the first one you call, baby mama, that's not crib. You ain't even get DP'd yet. Posting your son penis, that's not crib. That's a demon. For real, like. Then he rode me over with a car. Like, bro, this is all when I was 6 months pregnant.
Although Chrisean, Rock appears to have finally admitted that her child may not be as healthy as he should be. She's blaming Blueface for her child's condition rather than accepting responsibility for her actions. Since Chrisean Jr.'s medical records were recently made public, revealing the possible health issues of her billion-dollar child, she no longer brushes off criticism and harsh remarks on her parenting abilities. Since then, among other even more heinous acts, she has once again taken to the internet to accuse Blueface of mistreating her during her pregnancy.
Like, being abused while you're pregnant, yes, that has a lot to do with a lot of things. But me not leaving and just staying away, that's on me too.
The assault and her choice to remain indoors throughout it are now being blamed for her son's health issues. Chrisean Rock was too preoccupied with burning her fetus to death and drowning him in drink during her pregnancy to notice blood. She chose to ignore all of the worries. However, she recently asserted on the internet that the child's health issues were caused by Blueface. During the 7th month of Christine's pregnancy, Blueface allegedly threatened to bleed your stomach if you go to get up. I'm going to kill this infant. It will take a month to recover from the playground experience. She claimed that he also struck her with a car while she was pregnant. In a recent conversation with DJ Academics, by connecting Blueface's claimed abuse to her million-dollar child's health problems, Chrisean strengthened her accusations. This intense family drama has sparked comments, particularly from Blueface's mother, Chrisean. Here he is sitting there just doing the time like it was his problem and his fault. She continued, expressing her disdain. When we try to put more material on him, he doesn't protest. Blueface is already doing well with his 2 children. Saffel attributes the child's health issues to Chrisean's careless lifestyle and persistent disobedience of family and medical advice, and she believes that Chrisean is the aggressor in their toxic relationship, even though there were clear indications that the baby might not be doing well after all. Chrisean had insisted on the child's health before this episode. Her account of what happened, however, seems to have changed since the child's medical records were recently made public. For whatever occurred to her during her pregnancy, she is now holding Blueface accountable. Chrisean's pregnancy, which was characterized by a tumultuous, intermittent relationship with Blueface, substance misuse, and confrontation with his family, allowed for public examination of her unborn child. After sharing a string of positive test results on Instagram in 2023, Chrisean Rock started to face criticism about her pregnancy. Blueface strongly rejected her signs that he was the father, claiming that they were no longer together and raising questions about the child's legitimacy. Blueface mentioned that she had other interactions with males at the time and emphasized that the only way to prove Chrisean's paternity was through a DNA test. When Chrisean entered the fray, denying the pregnancy claims and hinting at Chrisean's terrible behavior, the paternity dispute heated up. In a direct response to Christian's assertion, Safford stated, "Absolutely not pregnant. That man's license would be revoked for permitting such an exercise." This paternity dispute was only one aspect of the turmoil surrounding Chrisean's pregnancy. As Chrisean's pregnancy went on, her drug use became a major topic on the internet. Although she was regularly counseled against using drugs while pregnant, she decided to disregard the advice. DJ Academics even sent Christian a FaceTime while she was smoking a joint and heavily pregnant.
Time her, she's like smoking a joint. Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, there ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like,
yeah.
No fucks.
Chrisean Safford's confrontation of Chrisean's sister Tessa and her friends on Instagram exacerbated the matter. Chrisean said that rather than stepping in to curb her suspected substance use during her pregnancy, they were more worried about Chrisean's control over the money. I would have taken action to get Chrisean's help if I'd been in Tessa's position. Carissa stated,
I'm not reaching out to all you that was standing there while the baby was being made and did fucking nothing. You did nothing. You watched her. You watched her because you was scared she was in control of the money. I wouldn't have gave a fuck about that money. I'd have snatched her up and took her to home and made sure she at least got the mental help and counseling that she needed during her pregnancy so that she wouldn't have to regret it for the rest of her life.
Despite several warnings and worries from fans and family, Chrisean persisted in doing narcotics while pregnant. Blueface was taken into custody for breaking his probation shortly after Chrisean Jr. arrived. Despite their tense relationship, Chrisean got another tattoo of her baby daddy's face even though she'd already had a large one removed. After, her daring choice sparked a lot of debate and resentment among her loves. Many of her social media fans unfollowed her. One critic who questioned Chrisean's motives was T.I. Kemp. T.I. Kemp and Chrisean Kemp are no strangers to online arguments. Their social media spat frequently amuses viewers. Kemp urged her to put becoming a mother ahead of entering another awful relationship. When you had that little big-faced baby looking like Charles Barkley, she said, I thought I liked you. You can continue slapping people for the next 2 years, Chrisean. Bring Mr. Purpleface with you, Rocky, and grab a rock from the Flintstones. When the infant is old enough to crawl, take him somewhere like a daycare. We're trying to find rules. Have you progressed at all? The baby should be holding a bottle by now, so we want to check to see whether he's crawling. Chrisean Jr. hasn't begun to walk or run yet. Therefore, T.I. Kemp has once again criticized Chrisean's parenting.
I'ma say this, and I'ma say this nicely. Chrisean need to go sit down somewhere, and she need to get this baby some help. She need to get herself some help. She need to stop engaging with all this internet shit and beef and all this shit and keep back and forth with that boy lying and playing on y'all mind. Cause she ain't never played on mine. I don't pay her no attention. I already know she fucked up in the head. But it's making me mad that this baby can't get down and walk. And I'm looking at him right here. It's clear that things are wrong with him. So why she ain't taking this baby, I don't get this. But we don't know what she doing behind closed doors. We don't. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think she's doing that.
However, Chrisean did not dismiss Kemp's comments. They discussed her most recent remarks, which many admirers felt were more damaging than beneficial. Chrisean responded by saying that Kemp shouldn't have criticized her in public, and that she would have been better off calling Kemp to calm her fears.
Now stop speaking on me, for real. Stop speaking on me. Go back to clapping those saggy of yours. Just go back to mother, bro. You feel me? All you gotta do is, man, encourage the next mother, pray for the next mother, be there for the next mother. Passing judgment, trying to be funny, like I don't got feelings. You already did this before, auntie. And you nobody we don't know you. You're a fun lady, but we don't know you, bro. In real life, we don't know you, bro. You feel me? And even if you was my aunt, just call me like you really love me, bro. You don't know what's really going on for real and what's really going on for real. Like, I don't know what's really going on with your kid, bro. But you would want us to pray for him, right? When he got stepped up. I pass judgment. Oh, he outside. He banging. He this. He in the streets. Man, go get your son off the streets, man.
Following a string of denials, a leaked copy of Chrisean Jr.'s medical records surfaced online once more, perhaps validating the concerns raised by a number of people. The story suggests that the child's bad health may have been caused by Chrisean's drug use throughout her pregnancy.
What was that in your system and your baby's system? And for you weirdos that say I be lying, the only people who lied was her siblings and her friends and associates. Didn't they say the baby was healthy? Charity Ben told you guys his vision was messed up. You seen him meet no milestone.
Those who had previously voiced worries about the youngster were also mentioned in the leaked medical report. Fetal alcohol syndrome is one of the issues.
This part of the record says that the baby had fetal alcohol syndrome, neonatal abstinence, seizure disorder, spasticity, cortical visual impairment, oh my God, and the specialist that he'll need, a neurology, orthopedic, otolaryngology, cardiology, gastroenterology, ophthalmology, pulmonology, and palliative care.
Chrisean Jr.'s decisions at this crucial juncture are particularly worrisome because it seems that his physical health has deteriorated due to a difficult pregnancy that involved cocaine and drug exposure, as well as insufficient prenatal care. Chrisean doesn't appear to care that her child has so many health issues or that she receives harsh criticism for her parenting. There was a recent uproar over video footage of her carrying her baby inside a smoking shop. Her supporters who have been berating her for it are even more enraged by this. Questions like, why isn't CPS involved, have been raised. I feel terrible for this baby. Why would you take your child to a smoke shop in the first place? Has been asked by another individual. Instead of always having her boy with her, some fans are suggesting that Chrissy work with family members or hire a babysitter to assist with child care. One admirer even challenged the tobacco shop staff for letting the child in before sending a direct Instagram message. Chrisean has made the decision to prevent her child from using the internet at this time. In an interview with the Danza Project, she asserted, "My son is in perfect health, in spite of the overwhelming evidence to the contrary." Chrisean said, "He's amazing," in response to her online detractors. "He's becoming larger. On the internet, I had been purposefully avoiding him."
How is Junior doing?
He's great. He's growing.
Amen.
I've been keeping him off the internet on purpose. So, just give him his privacy for real.
Blueface has not publicly addressed Chrisean's June 2025 disclosure of the assault charges against him, which described the pain she endured and the anxiety she and her unborn child endured because of his continued incarceration. However, the public's attention has been drawn to this high-stakes family drama that is currently in the news. So, is she blaming him now for the baby's condition? Some fans have asked in response to Chrisean's most recent line of defense. She doesn't appear to be getting the help and care she requires, though. I've heard the statement, "We know all this." Before the delivery, you updated everyone in real time. You also stated that you would shoot a vehicle that contained Blue. And Jaden, this group chat has been in use for almost 4 years. When will this be over? One admirer said that after everything, she would still return to him. She never accepts responsibility for her errors, especially when they include her family. Chrisean and Rock appear to have adopted a different tack. After a leaked medical document exposed her numerous statements regarding her child's health, she stated that the torture she endured from Blueface throughout her pregnancy appeared to be the cause of her child's health issues. Even though she had the complete face of Blueface tattooed on her at the time. Wait a moment. Chrisean's tendency to fabricate information regarding her child's health is a result of her dubious parenting abilities and her tendency to shirk responsibility for her careless pregnancy. These fresh accusations may worsen their already tense relationship, especially since she was compelled to leave Blueface's home and he is about to be released from prison. Do you support Chrisean Rock's denial of accountability for her deeds? Please use the comment box to express your thoughts. I appreciate your thought and time.